everybody, it's Betty Confetti. So today's topic, and yeah, I adjust my camera sometimes while I'm on recording, because why not? Because I don't feel like editing. But so today's topic, right, is about Mystikal. So I was looking, I was just on Yahoo News, I think it was, and I'm scrolling, and I remember Mystikal. You remember Mystikal because of this.
I've been over, girl. Show me what you're working with. Shake it fast. Watch yourself.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I was like 8 years old when that song first came out, and I used to bop to that song. Like I couldn't wait. I know I was fresh. I couldn't wait to become an adult and dance to that song. The way the girls in the video were dancing, like the way he was talking to them. Bend over, girl. Show me what you're working with. But anyway, so apparently, according to USA Today, he is getting in trouble for the R word. I'm gonna put the word right here because you can't say it on YouTube, because you know YouTube has its restrictions, and pretty much beating the crap out of this woman, pretty much just because she I don't know why, but according to the article, rapper Mystikal arrested and accused of first-degree R word and battery. Mystikal is facing a third allegation of R word and battery. Police from the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office arrested the rapper, whose real name is Michael Tyler, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, before midnight Saturday night after officers responded to a hospital in reference to an assault, Sheriff Bobby Word said in a press release on Monday. Detectives interviewed the victim, who sustained minor injuries during the attack. Tyler has been charged with 3 felonies and 2 misdemeanors related to alleged incident, including first-degree R word, domestic abuse, battery, strangulation, and simple robbery, arrest records viewed by USA Today. The investigation is ongoing, and USA Today has tried to contact Mystikal's team. They have not responded. This is the 3rd time Mystikal has been publicly accused of sexual, A woman accused him in 2002, and in December 2020, he was cleared of a second allegation of R-word kidnapping and other things. Mystikal accused of R-word in 2016. Here's where it gets really interesting. The rapper initially denied involvement with an alleged victim stemming from a 2016 charge of first-degree R-word. He spent 18 months in jail before being released on a $3 million bond. Louisiana Cattle Parish District Attorney closed the investigation after new evidence was presented to a second grand jury that declined to bring any indictment. The district attorney then filed to dismiss the charges. The long ordeal was like reoccurring bad dream, he told the press in April 2021. I didn't know how it was going to work out. The female victim alleged the R word occurred after his 2016 performance at a Legends of a Southern hip hop concert in Shreveport, Louisiana. So Brittany Green, who oversaw the case for the Caddo Parish District Attorney Office, forgive me for not getting that first time, told the outlet it was important to remember that there is a distinction between being not guilty and innocent, and that also because the case is dismissed or a case is resolved in a fashion other than a trial. Sorry, I'm going so fast. In 2002, Mystikal was charged with aggravated R-word extortion by his then hairstylist. The victim alleged he forced her to perform certain acts on him and 2 bodyguards in retaliation for allegedly cashing an $80,000 check from his account. He doesn't really know if she did it or not. He just assumed that she did, and he thinks that she should pay him back in that way. The acts were filmed, and the video would seal his fate, hoping to dodge the potential life sentence a R-word charge can carry in Louisiana. Mystikal pleaded guilty in 2003 to a battery and served 6 years in prison. And he says he learned from his situation. In an AP interview, he said he's committed to not putting himself in situations where things like this could happen. I'm too old for that. He also said he no longer hangs out with groupies or indulges in the rock star lifestyle. Blah, blah, blah. Pretty much the problem with Mystikal. Mystikal is a menace. The word of today is menace. He is a menace to society. No pun intended to the movie, but he really is a menace. So because I remember that song came out, it was really good, and he had some other songs too, but they were kind of corny. But because it was like off of the strength of it being Mystikal singing and people liked it, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. And like, can you comment below, like, does anyone else remember that? So I guess what happened was in 2003, after he got accused of the R word, I'm gonna put the word right here, he went to jail. I think it was like 6 years, it said in the article. My mind's a little fuzzy right now, but he went to jail for 6 years. Wait, it was longer than 6 years. I think he went for 8. It said in the article, and then came back out to perpetuate the same behavior. This guy does not learn at all, ladies. Like, this guy does not learn. This guy, he just doesn't. I feel like he's one of those people that, like, that because they have a little bit of prestige or a little bit of like notoriety, they feel like they could do whatever. And I bet you all the women that he did that to, his hairstylist, whoever the woman was in 2003 and 2016, I feel like they might have been women that just told him no. And this is just my opinion, I'm speculating, that it could have been like, you know how people, like I said, they have notoriety and fame, everyone's throwing themselves at them, and they probably feel like, okay, these women are telling me no, I wanted that much more, and then something like this happens. People like him need to get out of their ego. And also, I think he's a predator. He is a predator. How did you not learn from the first time around? How did you not learn? You're going to perpetuate the same behavior, do it again, and now you're probably going to go to jail for life, rightfully so. You don't need to be out here with the rest of everyone else if you don't know how to behave. So with that being said, I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling Mystikal at all. He's an asshole. He's a pervert. He's the R wordist. If you catch my drift, I'll put the word right here. And yeah, he's better off of the streets. You know how some people are for the streets? He needs to be off of the streets. No, you can't be forcing yourself on people just because you feel like you're Mystikal and you can do it. Who the fuck is Mystikal nowadays anyway? Like, you gonna do it again? And on top of that, it's like, damn, it's like we in 2022. That song came out in like 99 to 2000. It's like 22 years in the future. Nobody gives a flip about you, Mystikal. So even if like it was back in the day, maybe people, oh, he didn't do it because of blah blah, you know, because he's famous. But now you're a has-been. You know how people are with has-beens, they're a little bit harder on them. Like, anything that happens, they kind of like either indifferent about, they'll jump on it. But if he was like popular, I feel like people would like, oh, he didn't do it, which I think he did, because he's been I think he was indicted, it said in that article. But either way, that's besides the point. He needs to go. He's a problem, and he's not benefiting anyone's community whatsoever. That was me ranting about that monster that needs to go away. And thanks for clicking on my video. I know today wasn't as funny, but like, I don't know, this was like I don't know, I didn't want to make too much light of like a situation like this. But comment below, actually comment below, let's do this, and tell me what other topics you would like for me to touch base on. Like, you know how your cat touches things, they go like this. Like, what would you like for me to touch base on? And I would be more than happy to actually do that. All right, ladies and some gentlemen, bye.